Let's talk a little about your group, Not Possible in Real Life, NPIRL. So that was founded last year, and what's your goal?
Well, my primary goal is to identify, find, discover, and showcase and promote quality content that is not possible in real life. And there's a lot of it going on the grid, and there's just no way I'll discover it all, or that the members of my group will discover it all. It's really happening, and it's happening at a faster and faster rate.
And why is it important to you that it's not just good content, but impossible content?
Because it really is what virtual worlds are all about, in my opinion. Why should we adhere to that which is possible in real life when we can have that and not possible in real life as well? I also think it's interesting, it's intriguing. If you're looking at architecture or art or fashion, why shouldn't we stretch the envelope and look at new possibilities and see what we can come up with? It's quite simply very exciting to me visually to see this content.
Yeah. Now, we don't possibly have time to talk about more than just, maybe one example of something that was done in, by NPIRL and your members. And so maybe you could just tell us a bit about an example we discussed last week, which is the wheat field by AM radio, the wheat field in the sky. So can you give us a little background on that?
I think the reason we were discussing that is, and I do have to say that the wheat field for the most part is hyper real. And, you have the stormy clouds surrounding the wheat field and a rusty old train. But if you look further and if you try out some of the animations, you'll find that if you touch a certain area, suddenly over a dozen chairs will be adrift in the air above you, and sort of a whirlwind. If you touch the train, you'll find that you are sort of embracing the sky, and a godlike light is shining down upon you. At any rate, for me, that particular discovery was incredibly important and underscores the significance and the objectives of our group, and that is to find this quality content and bring it to the fore. AM radio's wheat field had sat in a sandbox in the sky for 1 year before we discovered it. And that's criminal. I mean, I don't want this to happen again. I don't want something that impressive to be sitting in a sandbox undiscovered and unenjoyed.